Alright guys, what's up? Welcome to an NU session, and here I have I don't know, I'd kind of say a borderline, kind of broken team. I built this team. It has like two pretty broken NU pokies in it. One being Feraligatr, the other being Kangaskhan. And everything else is pretty powerful. Leafeon, you get a Swords Dance up on this thing, it knocks out like a lot of stuff. It's crazy. And there's a lot of stuff in NU. Leafeon's a monster, there's no doubt about it. But I have Blame Truths, if you know what that is. Good PokeTuber. I always recommend him. His Feraligatr set, his NU Feraligatr set, it does work. It does work. You gotta get it like in a good spot, but it does work. And here's a Leafeon. It's pretty standard set. I got a trick Joy Specs Mismagius, because Mismagius is awesome, and putting Joy Specs on something like a wall or something, or a physical attacker is always nice. We have Assault Vest Kangaskhan, because this thing just takes hits for days, at least special hits. Defensive, it can normally take one, but still, it's very bulky, very powerful. Gets Scrappy, which is really nice. Here we have Uxie. Uxie's really good. I like this set right here. It is a very bulky Pokemon, so it could take hits. Not too many things outside like a super effective attack will break the sub and stuff. And the Psychic and Fairy, it is pretty good coverage. Pretty good coverage. At least it hits dark types, and you get some Calm Minds off. Nothing's really going to take it too well. And then we have Sandslash. Great physical wall. This thing completely walls Kangaskhan, and Kangaskhan is pretty broken in this tier, so it's nice to have something that can always deal with that. It's my spinner, and you know, let's go ahead and get started. Ignore my teams here. So let's go ahead, go into NU. There's the team, and let's start this session out. I wasn't gonna make a whole new. I have used this team on stream before, but I was gonna make a whole new team. But nah, I'll save that for another time. I haven't used this team too much, but I like it. And I figure, you know, a session with it wouldn't be too bad. I did want to make a team with Mesprit instead of Uxie, because Mesprit is like so versatile in this tier, it's great. And, oh, there's the baby one. This thing is bulky. With Eviolite, very bulky. Oh god, got a Sticky Webber and everything. Huh. Well, I could lead off with Sandslash and just like get rid of the sticky webs from the very start, but what I kind of want to do, since I know this thing is going to start setting up, I kind of just want to be really greedy, sub with Feraligatr, then just go for Dragon Dances, because what really, outside of this, nothing really takes it. So I'm going to lead off with Feraligatr and start the timer, just because. Mankey for Ubers. Okay. Well, this thing is most likely going to go ahead and start like setting up with superpowers and junk. I could probably take him pretty well, but if he gets off too many, that's a problem. So I'd probably just want to go into Sandslash. But what can it really do? What can it really do? Don't want to go into Mismagius, because that's... Even though I'd love to get a Choice Specs on this thing, I'd rather not. Leafeon could possibly do something. But no, I think I'm just gonna go with Leafeon. Has pretty good physical bulk. Took that rather well. I have leftovers and synthesis, so I could keep this going a little bit. And I don't think this thing has anything for Leafeon, so I'm gonna set up a Swords Dance. It's gonna get off one more. We're gonna be like neutral here. Oh boy. Now the question is, do I attack now? You know, this may have been a very bad idea. You go for a Synthesis, but another superpower is going to do a lot. But I could go into Mismagius, predicting the superpower. If he goes for the Night Slash here, he's like super pro right now. Because right now I'm a +2, he's a +2 defense. I don't think a Leaf Blade is going to knock him out from this range. And I don't expect him to switch out. And if he goes for a Night Slash, you know what? He's too good for me. He's too good. So I thought. Now, I am faster, so I can go ahead and get off a trick. Trick at that Choice Specs. It'll probably then go ahead and go for the Night Slash. So Miss Mageless would have to die here. But Miss Mageless is good to have around. Screw it. Die! Dang, that hurt. Now it's stuck in Night Slash. So, come to think of it, I don't have anything that resists Night Slash. Maybe that wasn't the best play. I'm going to go for a knockoff whatever it has. Specs Malamar. Alright, what did it... You didn't just see that. I just kind of, just completely, like, screwed everything up right now. So, that kind of sucks. Gets a crit. That was really, really stupid on my part. I just knocked off the Joy Specs. So, basically, at this point, everything I have is, going to die. So, yeah, no. Oh God, was that so stupid. That was so stupid on my part. First match of the day is always the worst for me. Oh God. It's Girder. I haven't fought one of these. I heard it's broken though. I heard it's very, very broken. I like his team though. Very, very powerful. Very scary too. He's packing a lot of power. Lightbird is very good too. Not necessarily power, but still pretty good. I mean, 80 attack isn't too bad when it comes to NU standards. What would he lead off with? What would he lead off with? If that thing's a trick set, then that could be bad for me. For like anything I have, it'd be pretty bad. Besides this. Oh, this is perfect. Probably gonna like shell smash. No, he's gonna go straight for the razor shell. Okay, well if this thing does want a shell smash later, it's not going to. Also, I'm scarfed, so I can get off a nice and powerful T-bolt on this thing. And he's probably, if he expects the T-bolt, probably gonna go into Sand Slash here. We could just go for the kill. I'm not gonna get. I do get the paralyze. If he gets full no, he misses the Stone Edge though. That really, really sucks. Now he knows I'm scarfed, but doesn't really matter. I figured he'd leave that thing in for fodder, but why would he when he has something like that? He's probably gonna go for the knockoff here. I am a scarfed Miss Mageless. This could prove beneficial. What can he really do to Leafeon? Unless it rocks Ice Punch, which I don't think it gets because it doesn't really have a fist, it has 2 claws. I don't think it gets Ice Punch, no. I'm pretty positive it doesn't get Ice Punch. So I really doubt... It has X Scissor. That could be a thing. Knockoff is what I figured. I'm going to go for Swords Dance. I don't think an X Scissor can kill. I'm going to go into Lightbird. This thing can't one-hit me with anything. Well, if it does that, it can. Gonna go into Miss Mageless. This thing could be a trick set. If so, I don't want it to be tricked. Let's see if it's a trick set. It's a Will-O-Wisp set. Well, I'm scarfed now, so here's the thing. A Shadow Ball is going to really, really hurt. I expect it to not stay in, though. Yep. Either way, I would have killed. It's best to sack the thing off, and then Miss Mageless dies to the burn here. Pretty good play. Now I have to decide what I want to go into now. I'm going to safely assume that this thing is not a trick set because it's running Will-O-Wisp. It could be really weird, but I really doubt it. What I want to go into. With that thing around, I can't really sub freely because it has Hyper Voice. It can't really kill either of these guys, though. So I'm going to go ahead and go out. Since it's basically almost all physical attackers and a Pyroar, I'm going to go out into this thing. I want this thing's Eviolite gone right now. Without the Eviolite, it's not really that big of a threat. The Eviolite is like a good part of what makes Girder a threat. Because Girder and NU, that's broken. And whenever you see like a Girder Vileplume combo, it's it's really hard to deal with. Now he's gonna go for the bulk ups right now. Honestly, I kind of want no part of that, but what can I really do against it? This thing could have knockoff, which would suck. It would hurt, but could go for the EQs. But I'm not really invested, so I'm just gonna go into Yuxi. If he has a knockoff, that sucks, but I don't think bulk up sets run knockoff, because then they, what's it, Drain Punch, Mach Punch, not bulk up. No, he could be running knockoff, who knows. Either way, I'm going to go straight for the Psychic, because this thing's a threat. I don't want it setting up on me. It's a problem. I don't think it can live a Psychic now that it's, oh no, it can, just barely, and the knockoff will probably kill. No, it doesn't, because Yuxi is power, and I know for a fact, possibly a fact, that a Mach Punch won't exactly kill either. Nope. Yuxi, I love you. So bulky, so good. Bulkier than Umbreon. If this thing had recovery, people would not run Umbreon. They'd run Yuxi. If it had like Moonlight or something, or Wish or something, it would probably be better than Umbreon. Probably. Because it could basically do everything Umbreon can. Now we have this thing. Now, it's most likely just going to go for the kill. No, it's going to stay in. I could break the sub though, so that's fine. It's not getting a sub up on me. No siree. Gonna go for Calm Minds now, and I don't have leftovers anymore, so I can't, put myself into a subbing position. I'm gonna have to go straight into Kanga. Straight into Kanga. If it goes for a Shadow Ball, which it probably will, unless it for some reason runs Dark Pulse. I never see Ghost types run Dark Pulse, because why would you? Why would you? Now, I'm a Assault Vest that could take any one hit and just hit it really, really hard with a Drain Punch. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's going to go for a Will-O-Wisp. And honestly, that really, really sucks. No, I could break that sub. There's no doubt I could break that sub. So it could sub all it wants. It's probably going to attack now, but I'm not even going to risk it. This thing is too much of a threat right now. That's a crit. That kind of sucks, but hell, what are you going to do? I'm going to go for a Drain Punch. I don't think it can knock me out with any one hit. Losing the Assault Vest is always bad. And I don't get a lot of health back. I could live another burn, like 2 more burns now. But now it could probably kill me with Sand Slash here. I'm just going to go for another Drain Punch. Oh, that did nothing. Probably going to get up rocks. Yep. I can go out into my own Sand Slash. So it's not really too big of a deal. I'll go ahead and go for a return just for like maximum damage. Probably should have done that anyway. But oh well. Oh well. It's going to kill me with EQ. That's fine. Now here's the thing. Go into my Sand Slash. Because you can see without a rocks. Or I could go into for Alligator. What's this thing going to do for Alligator? Oh god, for Alligator. I could set up a sub. If it switches out, which it probably will, and I can get up a Dragon Dance, that could be GG. That very well could be GG. For Alligator's so broken. You get in the right spot, and it's like so versatile and pretty bulky, like at least for the tier, that it could really do a lot of work. For Alligator is really scary, and this set that was made is very, very scary. He didn't switch out. Went for the knockoff. Didn't break the sub, though. Ugh. I can get up a D-Dance. If he switches out, it's most definitely GG. Most definitely. He forfeited? Untruth. Why is it still going? Didn't he forfeit? Yeah, okay, that's what I was about to say. He probably locked in and then it lagged and then he forfeited. But yeah, he knew it. He knew once he couldn't break the sub, For Alligator could get a clean sweep. For Alligator is really, really broken. Really. If you give it the opportunity to, it will get behind a sub. And with this set, it's bulky enough to take hits, at least to, have it so its sub won't break first turn. And if it doesn't break first turn, it's basically GG, especially in this position, because I could have waterfalled that, and the best it could do is get me into torrent range, and when it does that, oh god, nothing takes it. I think Sandslash could have taken 1, because I'm not max attack. I'm like, what? What am I, guys? What am I? Where is it? And you power 50 attack. So yeah, Blame Truth made this set really, really good, really, really broken. He made it to try and get For Alligator up into RU, which it really should be RU, no doubt. This thing, Girder, Kanga, should all be RU. Really should. They're pretty good. They're too good for this tier. If I was running Girder, this team would probably be like near unstoppable. But anyway, that's if I don't make stupid plays like I did in that first match. But oh well, it wasn't a. It was a bad. Well, it was a bad start to the session, but this one made up for it, sorta. So, I want to thank y'all for watching. I'm going to see you in the next one.